A very good morning to class 8 student. Class 8 student, my name is Sunil and this one is your computer period. So now students, we are in the same chapter, chapter number 1. The name of the chapter is Introduction to Computers. Introduction to Computer Networking. All of you know about the networking. We already did discuss the same thing in the first video. So now the today's topic is protocol. Protocol is the rules and regulations which we have to follow whenever we are going to do any work. So we have to follow the protocols of everywhere are different protocols. Like when you are coming in the school, the protocols are there. The protocols are what? The protocol is that you have to wear school dress and the proper shoes are there. You have to polish your shoes and proper your dress is there. And whenever you come to school, you have to uh, wish your teachers as well as your parents, whosoever the elder than you have to give a uh, get a good wishes from that side. So these are the protocols. But the thing is that if you're not going to follow the protocol, it doesn't matter you are wrong. The thing is that if you're not going to do the thing through a protocol, that means you not fulfill the requirement of the things. So now let us learn the things. I'm going to read out the chapter as well as I'm going to explain you. Before starting this point, protocol, I already told you the meaning of the protocol. So now I'm going to read out the this paragraph. Protocols. When two human beings converse with each other, they may use the same language or different languages to communicate. All of you know that whenever two persons are going to communicate with each other, they are using some languages, maybe English, Hindi, Marathi, Punjabi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, whatever, but both of them are speaking same language. There could be grammatical error too. Maybe the grammatical errors are there whenever they are going to speak, but the human might still understand each other. But at that particular time period, we know what he was saying or what he is going to tell me. On the contrary, when two devices in a network, in the same way, when two devices in a network communicate with each other, they need a proper format to exchange information. In a computer also, whenever two devices are connected in a same network to communicate with each other, they need a proper format to exchange information. They need a proper format, a type of format to get understand whatever the instructions given by the user. This format of a set of rules is known as protocol. This format of set of rules is known as protocol. A protocol is a special set of rule. The definition is what? The protocol is a special set of rule for communication between two network devices. Protocol specify the type of interaction between the communication devices. Means I already told you na, the protocol is a special set of rules. Means set of rules whenever we are going to decide rules which we have to follow whenever we are going to do the same thing. For communication between network devices, protocols specify the type of interaction between the communication devices. Some of the important protocols being used are as follows. These are the protocols when we are working in a computer. So the protocols are transmission control protocol. The short form is TCP and IP, internet protocols. The TCP and IP are two protocols that are used together, and together they form the backbone protocol of the internet. Means whenever you are going to use the internet, these are the backbone of the protocol. Backbone means रीढ़ की हड्डी का काम करते हैं. That means it's very necessary. If you are going to use the internet, you have to follow these protocols, because without these protocols you can't be able to use the internet. The TCP breaks the data into packets that the network can hardly efficiently. The IP handles the address part of each packet so that it reach the right destination. Means whenever you are sending in any information to someone, so what happens, you have mentioned some IP address, you have mentioned some email address or a WhatsApp number or mobile number, so they are also transmitted through internet. So what happen whenever you are going to send a message to someone else, network can handle efficiently. IP handles the address part of each packet. IP means internet protocol, handles the address part of each packet so that it reached in a right destination. So it handles the address and reached in the right direction. So this one is all about the transmission control protocol. So now moving forward to the hypertext transfer protocol. What are hypertext transfer protocol? All of you know that hypertext transfer protocol, HTTP, whenever we are going to write a address of any website, what we have to do, we have to write, first of all we have to write http then colon, then backward slash, two backward slash, then the name of the website www.skpublicschool.com, like that. So these are the HTTP address. That one is also be called a web address also. So what is HTTP? The full form of HTTP is, all of you have to memorize the full form of HTTP also. The full form of HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. HTTP is a protocol that is used to transferring hypertext. Hypertext, what are hypertext? Text, graphics, images, sounds, videos, etc. These are the hypertext. We are using HTTP to transfer these type of data. Graphics, you all of you know that the meaning of the graphics, designings. Images, all of you know that the images, whether it's related to your textbooks or whether it's related to your snaps, your photos, they are called images. Sound, whatever the sounds you are sending to one another. And the videos, you are making the videos and you are sending the videos between two computers. Whenever we are going to send videos and images and graphics and sound between two computers, and is particularly used on a world wide web, whenever we are using a world wide web, www, an HTML page is transmitted over the web. The HTML page is transmitted over the web means HTML, those are the HTML pages, they are transmitting on the web page only. Transmitting means they are going to communicate with each other over the web only in a standard way. Standard way means the the rules are different in a standard way and using the format. They are using some format, a type of format like HTML. HTML language is following in HTTP. This protocol uses TCP IP to manage the web transmission. This protocol means these rules are used in TCP, transfer protocols. These used for TCP and IP, internet protocol, following the internet protocols also. Now moving forward to the file transfer protocol. What are file transfer protocol? File transfer protocols provide a method of copying files over the internet from one computer to another. It happens nowadays, what had happened, we are copying the files from WhatsApp group and send it to someone else. Its primary use of uploading file into the website. It happens only when the when the files are uploaded in a website, then after only we can copy from the website. If the files are not uploaded in the website, we can't be able to copy from the website. It's not possible. So this one is happening because of the file transfer protocol. Moving forward to the next topic, network security. Nowadays network security is very necessary, because without network security we can't be able to do our online transactions. You know students, nowadays many of you are going to do online transactions like Paytm. Yes, so these all are happened because of the network security and network transactions are there. Because of the network security, we can't be able to do the online transactions. Network security is there, that's why we are going to do the same thing, and we are going to online shopping also. Now the topic is network security. Computer network are communicated highways on which the data travels. Yes, communication in a highways on which the data traveled. Yes, data is traveling on the highway. Data travels on a network when an email is sent or received. Data also traveled when we send email to someone else. A transaction is made using a credit or debit card. And in the same way, whenever we are going to transact our credit card or debit card, a website is accessed and chatting is done, or any other work is done on a network. These type of works whenever we are going to do in a network, what had happened in a very next time after doing these type of transactions, whether you are going to chatting with someone else, whether you are going to access in a website, whether you are going to do any other work through a network, what had happened after doing that work, data traveled over a network. Data traveled over a network and is exposed to attract attacks the theft. This is There is always a threat of some kind of attack on the computer network security. Maybe it happens someone attacks on security of your network. It is the responsibility of the person organization to protect its network from such attacks. It's your responsibility to protect yourself through the other networks. Why you are going to protect yourself through other networks? Because if you're not going to protect yourself through other network, what had happened, they they stole your data and use it somewhere else. So now going forward to the next topic, login password. Everybody know about the login password and the IDs, because nowadays we are using the computer and we are using the mobile phones as well. Some of you are going to read out the things in a computer or a laptop, and some one of you are going to do the studies through a mobile phone. So through a mobile phone, if you want to open any type of website, they are telling you that make your own login ID and password. So what you are going to do, you are going to make a new ID and the password. Then after you log in on that website. Why the login ID and the password are there? Because through login ID and the password, we know that whosoever watched that website and who have uh, done the changes, whatever the